Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the ado and kindly view me on YouTube.
Okay, I'm turning on my sound. Let's see if I can do this and bring in my co-host. Are you there, Mel? Can you hear me?
Howdy, howdy, hi, hi, hi.
Uh, short, whoops, wrong thing. There we go.
What'd you do?
Yay. Yeah, I was, I go hello 212 because you got to remember to click on the right screen before you start punching buttons. I almost wrote it up there. Like, this just worked 5 minutes ago. Why ain't it working now?
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
All right, a little housekeeping real quick. Let's start out with Oz by Drone, Drone Effects with Claude, Mark Rogers, hello. And it looks like we got Jim from Above and Beyond Drones, and we got Art Cove's Drone Solutions. Peter Carroll is here. Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk is here. Rick Halber, Ronald Lockwood, Thomas O'Sullivan, and who else did I? I
The
didn't miss
gang's
anybody.
all here.
All right, yeah. What'd you think of my new opening, Mel? That's the first time you've seen any of that.
That's the first time I've seen any of that. That looked really kind of psychedelic and perpendicular, man.
Just whatever. It worked. you know.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I've got a really great. It's an intro editor, is what it is, and I just sit there and record it, and then just put it on loops, and then added the music. Looks like a 55-gallon barrel. Are you guys? Oh, he's talking about my barrel again. I'm in a bigger barrel. Yeah. So we're working on it. Okay. Oh, you're talking about this barrel. Bite me, Claude. He's talking about. He
Well,
calls my
now,
desk a barrel.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Him
Yeah.
and his
Yeah.
barrel.
Yeah. Him and his
We're
barrel.
not on his show. It's not a barrel now.
Yeah. It's not a barrel. It's a desk. It's a metallic desk. And
That's right.
we're still
It,
adjusting.
you know where I am, right?
Yeah, you're at the Area 51 studios somehow or another. Yeah. I take it you're home. There you go, Area 51.
I
Yeah.
am. I am at the Area 51 studios.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Very well done, Mel. Slick. And guys, back here behind me, of course, you know, on the 20th was the
So
50th
I
anniversary.
had a little surprise for you too.
You shocked me. Yeah. 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 How'd you like the way my countdown turns red on that last minute, and then I have that drum beat come in? Annoying, right?
I didn't see it.
Gee-
I had my screen cluttered with other stuff at the moment.
Oh, man. And I worked so hard on that. Oh, well. Who cares? Claude says, call anything I want. It's still a barrel. Yeah. But, so, Mel, what's been going on with you today?
Nothing. Just kind of sat around and relaxed and
Uh-huh. Did you?
uh-huh.
You sat around. Did you relax? That's the problem.
Well, no, not exactly. No, I put in probably 350 miles and dumped 240 ton. Well, not truck and trailer was 240 ton, but probably 200 ton of different kind of sand and gravel today at a
Wow.
cement plant over in Jackson, Tennessee.
Oh,
Hello, Chris Hope.
yes, Chris Hope, welcome. Didn't see you slip in.
And
And
tomorrow I get to take 3 loads out to Trenton.
Greg, bite me.
Jim says he can't type. He's helping Lori with dinner. Halfway pulled his left arm out of the socket with a heavy Dutch oven pan. But they're sitting there listening And hello to everybody.
Yeah. Well, how did he type all that if he can't type? You know what? That amazed me. People say I can't type, but yet they can type. Just giving you a hard time, Jim. Welcome. Sorry about your shoulder, but you need to get a lighter Dutch oven, you know, or not fill it so full of food. But
Yeah.
but yeah, it was. You got whooped, did you?
Man, that truck beat the absolute living daylights out of me all day long. It don't ride like my old big truck did. Man. Hello, Art. Hello, Ron.
Hello, Ron. Yeah, good to see you in here, Ronald. Now, see, if Ronald comes into my show sometime, I would never leave him sitting there by himself, not knowing what was going on. I might leave him sitting there, but at least he'd know. Oh, I'm gonna lose my co-host that way. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Well, anyways, so I've been looking a little bit into what in God's name have I got that for? Okay. I've been looking into a little bit. You know, you had Gage on from last night from StreamYard. I'm going to slip up one of these days. Yes. And you know, here's the thing about that. It's a really good product. You know, a lot of people are starting to come to it. A lot of people are using it. I was actually going to try and set up tonight.
I think it's better than Google Hangouts on Air, actually.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's far better. It gives you better quality. The image is just everybody I've seen that has used Air and then gone and used StreamYard. It's just I mean Google Hangouts, I should say. The look is just so much better. But yeah, it was. It's just a better quality look, and the thing is they offer it to you for free, you know. And I mean, you can
absolutely. And he's going to keep a free version.
Yes,
he's not going to make that go away.
Right, and if you want to get rid of that duck, if you're like me and you don't like the duck, pay for it.
Then buy it.
Buy it. Yeah.
Yep.
Pay the monthly fee. Do not try workarounds and hacks and anything like that, or get whatever else to do that.
Yeah.
It's okay to have a wonderful set.
Don't ruin a good thing with a copyright infringement.
Because they can nail you with a copyright infringement if you're using their software and you're not paying for it. Now, if you're paying for it, you have every right to put your crap up whatever you want. I can put up this guy down here in the corner if I want to, if I pay for it. If I don't pay for it, I got to put up with the duck, and I don't have a problem with that, Hello, Sonari.
Hi,
how
Sonari.
are you doing?
Yep.
Hello, Carlos.
Yep.
You can get a discount on free. It's called Free Plus, and you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, he said just kidding. He said just kidding.
I know.
Yeah.
No. Pluck a duck, yes.
Pluck a duck.
Pluck a duck, yeah.
There you go.
Greg and I had that conversation today as I am witness.
And he's working on that, Greg. That's going to be one of the next things that they, when they do an update on it.
Yeah, that's one of the things you're talking about. It would be a winner. That would be cool. So, yeah, we talked with him last night, but I'm real adamant. If you're not paying that monthly fee, don't do them wrong and ruin it for everybody else by finding a workaround to take off their duck, because that's their brand and their brand recognition, and they put a lot of work. They're offering it a really nice product for free. If you want to get rid of that and customize it all yourself, pay it. Really, I was talking to Judy about it. She says, $20 a month really isn't that much. You can spend that much on well, Zoom costs you that much or more, and you know, so
I don't want to see. I can't leave things like that in chat. I'm sorry, RD. We're not going to put stuff like that in chat. Not on this channel.
okay. Thank you, Mel.
Didn't mean to interrupt you, Lloyd.
No, that's fine. I just I just think it's worth $20 because Zoom costs that much, and from what I can tell, of course, Zoom right now it can be used in DI, but man, for a out of the box just setup, you don't with Zoom you got to download. No worries, just don't. We just try and keep it on the up and up here and keep everything. Nothing's wrong with the duck. That's the thing, but I know that some people, they're always looking for another way around things, and that's one of my pet peeves this week. That was one of my grumpy's gripes that I wanted to talk about.
But I also would like to say, yeah, we get it, RD. It's cool. We'll just leave it be at that, okay? Thank you. There are some people that find workaround for things that are actually beneficial, that help us all. Like the way Greg figured out and did the video on the RTMP server to get around live streaming from your mobile device if you have less than 1,000 subscribers with YouTube. That was way cool. There were other guys that had figured other workarounds, but I think the RTMP thing is the easiest one. So
yes,
sometimes it's good that we find workarounds.
Oh, they're going to be the first ones to tell you that if you can find something better and let them know about it, they'd be glad to upgrade that. Yes, Thomas, you do get a lot more. They're actually talking about limiting the length of time on the free version. The way it says, you can only do so many broadcasts a month or a week or whatever. But right now it's still open. So, but you get more customization. You can have, there's a lot that you can get for $20. Go to their site, read their pricing, look at what they've got.
Yeah, go check out StreamYard.com, guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The thing is unlike Zoom, you don't have to. You've named the duck Dawn. Okay, good. I just, like I said, I've seen some things that bothered me, and this is one of those that bothered me. So, give the guys their due. Yeah, well, you can use something like that, Art, but there's a better workaround using the RTMP. That just go watch Greg's video on Oz by Drone.
I think it's so easy.
So much easier than using
nailed it
different app,
Yep.
And I do the same thing. I use
because you're not running any special app. You're not using any system resources on your tablet or your display.
Right.
Nothing. You're going straight to the internet, just straight out. I mean, it's.
Thank you, Chris, for putting that up there.
Cherry pie is sweet.
Yeah. Here's something else, and of course you guys have noticed my set's changed up a lot over the last few weeks. I've added a lot of stuff. I've taken some stuff back off, and a lot of this stuff is due to Mel because he's helped me out. I really like my new neon stuff going on here, and I like the neon lights, the red, white, and blue, and we've been working on stuff together. He's been showing me some things, and what doesn't? The RTMP doesn't work on Android? Huh. Well,
there's no reason it shouldn't. It's not.
Greg, you're in the chat. Does it work? RTMP is actually the code that you get if you go into your YouTube and go to streaming over on the lower right. They'll show you an RTMP code.
It's called real-time messaging protocol.
Yeah, that's right. And it's actually old school stuff because that's when we started doing instant messaging. That's where it was based off of originally. Greg, correct me if I'm wrong, which you will. It lets you send stuff to YouTube without using the API. Okay, that's what that does. And can you use that? Can you use the workaround in Android? Because you should be able to. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because
Yeah, RTMP is not gender specific. It should work on Android and Fruit alike.
well, go back and watch it again because I'm thinking it should work, but I may be wrong. Can use it for Android, and Art, right
Yeah,
down,
it's
right,
not
yeah.
it's real-time messaging protocol. I mean, it's not gender specific. So, hey there, Backwoods Droner, welcome.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh my God, I forgot about Macromedia and all that back in the day. Yeah, that's like,
Yep.
wow, between Flash Player and a server. Yeah, wow, that brings back. It's not vendor specific or gender
That's what I
specific in
said. It's
case.
not gender specific.
Yeah, I heard that. You know, for those of you that are confused, you can be iOS or Android, or you can be a Osandroid. Yeah, if you want to be an Osandroid, go
Yeah.
right ahead. We're not going to
Yep.
look. We're not going to judge you. If you want to be an
No,
Osandroid,
no
you just
judging here.
yeah. I saw this. I saw this cartoon the other day. I think I said it in your show last night. I may not have, but it was this cartoon, and this guy has been out. It's bow season, right? He's out hunting deer, and he shot this buck, big old buck in the back. You know, buck standing there. He's got his hands on his hips. He's got an arrow sticking out of his butt, and the game ranger's writing the hunter a ticket. And he says, "Well, the problem is he is identifying as a doe this year."
Oh.
Yeah. You see, the buck has decided to identify himself as a doe this year. So, bucks only, he's off limit. So, just think about yeah. Man, and I didn't bring that up either. Yeah. Just think about that, you guys that go out deer hunting. Make sure them bucks are not identifying as does. Doe this year, a female deer.
Imagine that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We don't judge. If you're a buck and you want to be a doe, you just buck it up and doe away with yourself. Boy, I had to work on that one.
You know, I want to tell you something, Lloyd. When
Yeah.
I was out there in California, I stopped at this fuel stop. I put on, I don't know, $70, $80 worth of diesel fuel. I went in to get a cold drink and used the restroom. They had 2 restrooms in there. And you're not going to believe what the symbols and signs and words said on the doors.
I have no clue, but I'd like to know.
It said female. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The other door said all others.
Okay.
There was a female restroom and there was an all others restroom.
Well, you know, I guess that's a workaround, okay? For those who have different identities, I keep saying just look down and you'll know, but yeah. Anyways, but for those with confusion issues, that's better than having somebody who doesn't know or doesn't choose to identify going in when mommy's taking in her little girl and have some guy or some person that is not an other or that is an other coming into the female restroom. So yeah, it's a nice way of putting it, but I'm not sure I like being linked with the all others. But that's
yeah,
California.
exactly. That's
That's
it was
California.
kinda interesting. Hello, Jody.
How
Yeah.
you doing, Jody? And I did see Manic come in, so glad to see you.
Howdy,
But,
Trevor.
How you doing, Trevor? So, but yeah, getting back to a little bit of what we were talking about is that None of the above. Okay. It's just going to go downhill from here. I can already see this is going to be one of those nights. But no, yeah, it's already, yeah. Let's get this over with, all right? Let's just get it. There we go.
Oh, that was a messy one. Somebody at the door?
I hope not. Anyways, but now it's.
We all know what happens when you go in the bathroom, Lloyd.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're not.
State of New York, you can now have 3 genders on birth certificate. Male, female, and I'm not sure what. Something to that effect.
Well, I know I'm not sure what used to sort of there was another place for that, but it was hey, they're going to have what, who, when, and where pretty soon because they have a not sure what. They already have a not sure who when you put the father's name in.
Yeah.
Not sure where. Yep. Don't know when it happened or how it happened, but it happened. And then a when was, well, if I knew where, then I'd know when. The new birth certificate for the Generation X. God help us all.
Yeah. Scary, isn't it?
It's just frightening.
Scary.
I hate to say this, but I am glad that I'll probably be older and more senile than I am now when, somebody my grandson's age is old enough to start taking over, political positions in the world because that generation is, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, it scares me too.
It just is. I don't know what you
What's
put up there,
next
Greg,
on the
but
agenda, Skipper?
Do what? I don't know because, as you guys know, well, some of you know, some of you may not, but today, every 6 months, we have to go back up to the cancer clinic, and Judy has to have her CAT scan done and make sure that her cancer is still in remission. We're coming up on 7.5 on one or 6.5 on one, 7 on the other. I'll have to stop and think of being in remission. So, because they were actually about 3 months apart, but the between the two, it ended up from beginning to end about 6 months altogether. But so, we're hoping for good luck on that. So far, she's not showing any signs of she don't show any signs of wearing down. So, I don't think knock on wood.
Say that again.
Yeah, she's a tough cookie, that's for sure. Yeah, but
I mean, she damn near kicked your ass for messing up the wrong meds a few months ago.
Yeah, I think that's why the doctor wants to see her next week, make sure I haven't killed her off, because he says, "Well, I'll see you here in 6 months unless he's succeeded." I go, "What?
Yeah.
Really? You said that? That's just wrong." But he's a bloody Australian, so what do you expect? They got a weird sense of humor anyways.
Well, consider the source. That's all you can
exactly.
do there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to judge. I'm just saying consider the source.
Consider the source. I do every time I see him. But anyways. Oh, and I must say, in case anybody should see this or needs to replay this at a later date, Greg, I am witness. Not only did you take the trash out of your vehicle as your wife told you to do, but you got her to work on time. Good on you, mate. You can play this back to her. I am witness. He called me so I could verify he was getting his wife to work on time because she was being grumpy. She was being a wife.
Okay.
No, she was giving Greg a hard time, and then fortunately, actually, her and Judy were both giving us crap while we're sitting there driving, and we can't really do anything, and they're just over there.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. And poor Greg found out that I hire a housekeeper to. Well, actually, I said something about she was awake, so drive me to work. Yeah, yeah, and he had to, and he and I tried to
That'll
discuss
teach you to
how our
pretend
wives.
like you're awake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but what else did I want to talk about today? Oh, what I was saying was about the set. I'm simplifying because I've said this in the past, and I do enjoy a really clean looking set. And my biggest thing is, and you and I have talked about this, why we keep as simple a set as we can, where you can see more of the guest and more of the host, because that's what you guys tune in for, you know. And I'm sure you guys have seen this subscribe and YouTube things swirling around, the light blinking, but you didn't tune in for that. That's just eye candy, kind of like, okay, breaks the boredom up. And the
Kind of like me.
yeah, there's a little swirly thing up here going around, but you don't have to have that. And with the Pluck-a-Duck StreamYards, it's simple, and you don't have to have all that, like I said, but just always be, if you're getting it for free, make sure you keep their logo on there. Don't hack it or let somebody else do it. Make sure you give them their credit, give them credit where credit is due, And but yeah, and talking as a streamer, and you and I have been doing this for a while, clean, if people are tuning in to see all the gigas, well, they're not tuning in to see your content, and that's kind of that's kind of where I was wanting to talk about tonight, making sure that you're providing good content, at least entertainment, because if you have to have a lot of, and yeah, you and I play with our fart machines, and we've got some sticks that we use, but that's part of the entertainment. And but anyways,
and that's
I've
what
said
we're calling it, and that's our story.
Yeah, well, I didn't say it was good entertainment. It's just entertainment. If you want real entertainment, watch TV. I mean, we're not charging anybody. We're not charging anybody. And here's the thing: you and I have invested money in it. You're right, Art.
Yeah,
Less is more. And great content, and just always trying to have as clean a set as you can. And as you guys know, I'm working on the background. We Mel and I didn't get a chance to get our ducks in a row today, but we're getting there. And he did a modification, and that I asked for, and he until we got to test it out, about 10 minutes before the show started.
Was it that long before?
Well, or less, yeah. We were getting ready to start the timer. We had, so anyways, but we got Brent Nunley in here. I'm glad to see you. Jim Crinan, always good to see you. How are you doing, Jim? I hope things are going good with you. And, of course, Sonari Sin is here. And I've said hi to Trevor, and thank you, Ronald, and I saw that where you're sending good thoughts. Yeah, so I appreciate that. Yeah, you get, that's just creepy. That thing looks like he's actually reaching out of the screen. It's almost three-dimensional the way that is. Yeah. It's like
Pretty cool effect I got going on there, isn't it?
It is actually a cool picture. Which, by the way, for those flat earthers that might be out there, and I appreciate you coming to watch my show if you are in there. This is the moon. It's not green cheese, and it was not done at NBC Studios. So. This is this behind Mel. There is the lunar module. It was orbiting the Earth, the Moon, getting ready to land on the Moon. So, Storm Area 51 event spawns rival Storm Bermuda Triangle event. It can't swallow us. I wished all of those knobheads.
I still get a kick out of the people that want to storm Area 51 looking for aliens.
Yeah, I know.
But yet they get mad when the Border Patrol
storms looking for aliens. Yeah, what's the difference, you know? Oh, wait a minute. I know what the difference is. Because they're probably the kind that they want to rescue those poor aliens, you know, because they're being mistreated or, you know,
and you know, they want to give them things.
Yeah, I was going to say, do they get to vote?
Money and
I was going to ask, do those out of the world aliens get to vote?
But I bet they do.
Prepare for the Darwin Awards.
You know how we know that? You know,
I'm going to say this right. No shit. I said it.
The other day I said that I really do think there's a possibility because I can't imagine that this is the only rock with life on it, right? Remember that?
Right, yeah.
Well, I'm almost certain, I am 99.9% certain that we have not actually discovered life anywhere else yet. You know why?
Why?
Because they'd want to give them benefits.
I am pretty sure that if there is a planet with people with the ability of interstellar travel, they sure as hell ain't coming to this planet. They don't want to dumb themselves down any more than they would. Beam me up, Scotty. No intelligent life here.
Yeah, they've been here and said, no.
No, there's a quarantine around our solar system says, do not enter unintelligent life. You know, dangers to themselves as well as others. Register them to vote. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was wondering, will they get to register? In California, they can. Here's something else. You know, I saw this report on the news about this whole silly Raid Area 51 stuff, and it questioned, you know, I had a question in my head because, you know, you and I have talked about this, and I've been out there, you know, in that area. And
you're out there, all right.
Yeah. But anyways, I've been to Area 51. You know, I've been to this where this map shows right here, and well, this is the thing that I didn't understand. And when I heard it, I thought that's not right. But they kept saying Area 51 is an extension of Edwards Air Force Base. I don't think so. Edwards is in California. It's an extension of Nellis Air Force Base, which is in Nevada.
Let them think it's the one in California. Let them think it's Edwards. Yeah.
Yeah. Greg says he was going to do that I was out there. Yeah. You beat him to it. Yeah.
Only because I've been knowing you a little more longer.
Yeah,
better.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I beat him to it. He's catching up.
I am Commander Cody, and this is my space cadet.
And there we go. All right.
Nothing like some good old second over chicken soup.
Greg says, lots longer, Mel. You're both older than him. We're both older than he is.
You know what, Lloyd? You know what? That's exactly right. And you know what? I think he should show more respect to his elders.
I think he should too. Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way.
Yeah. What do you think? Are you with?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. I was gonna ask you something.
Me?
Yeah. Did you see the nice thing that Jim Crinan put up about on Facebook about, or was it Facebook or Twitter? Anyways, about receiving the nice case that you sent to him? Okay.
I have not seen that.
Well, he put something
I
nice
have
up
been
there.
covered up for the last 24 hours.
Well, thank you, Peter. I'm glad to see you drop in. I appreciate that. And Thunderbird 6, welcome also. And
Welcome, T-Bird.
yeah, always good to see you guys drop in, even if it is just to say hello briefly. I appreciate it. But no, they were talking about how nice of a person you were, and I said, yes. I said, even if he is an old fart, you're nothing but a big, fuzzy putty tat.
Who dat?
You are. That's what I wrote up there.
You trying to ruin my reputation?
Yeah, exactly. You've done it to me. It was my chance to get back at you. Wow. Put a dome over Lloyd's desk. You could be a UFO. Yes, you know. Don't be surprised next week if I don't have a UFO flying around in here. But
I can make that happen.
yes, yeah. Yeah. We could, oh, that would be cool. Just have me looking out one little porch, you know.
Yep. No, I can have it whiz through your set.
Oh, that would be cool
Emphasis
too.
on
Yes.
the whiz.
Lloyd is the pilot of the aircraft orbiting. Yeah. I don't know if you call it orbiting or circling. I think it's circling, you know, like circling down the drain. I don't know if they call that an orbit or not. Oh,
Thanks,
good night,
Thomas, for stopping by.
Thanks for stopping
we
by.
Really
I appreciate
it.
No giving illegal aliens. Okay, well, so that means the guys coming from Area 51 cannot get a driver's license. But do they get a pilot's license? They've flown here.
They've already got one.
Oh, okay.
They already got
all
one.
right, all right.
They had to fly here. Yeah.
Oh, they are giving them. Well, as long as they take the driving test, I don't, you know, it's to that point, but we have digressed way off course. Not that I actually had any course going, but
but even still, that's wrong.
yeah, it is. Oh, I agree. No, I agree. Well, you guys know my position on this, and I've said it enough. But I was hoping to be able to log into the StreamYards tonight and get that set up. But by the time we got through up there at the hospital and all of that stuff, I just didn't have time to do it. So, you know, it is what it is. So maybe next week I can get it. I can play around with it a little bit and get it set up. And please, gentlemen, if you haven't, please donate. Chris Hope has been putting up the links. Go to the GoFundMe to help Jim Crinan. Drop a, you know, instead of buying an extra Big Mac this week, or you know, an extra box of candy or something, you know, drop a couple bucks in there because it's appreciated, you know, and I'm, you know, that's go ahead.
Don't forget to get your spin up tickets in hotels too, guys.
That's right.
Gals, everyone.
Yeah. That's what that fourth link up that he put, the one that says everbright.com, that is for the spin up. And hey, Manic, how you doing, Trevor? I thought I said, did I not say hi to him when he came in?
We did.
Apologize. Okay,
No,
all right.
did.
All right.
Maybe he's getting ready to say something.
Oh, we're waiting.
But don't stop talking.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
You get to looking at chat and then you stop talking.
I do. It's called dead air. And guys, I mean it. I don't mean to ignore you in the chat. That's part of why you have a co-host, because they're supposed to balance it out. And they kind of help keep
Except in
track
our
of that.
case, the host every once in a while looks over at chat, and you can tell that he's trying to read chat because he quits talking.
Yeah, exactly. I get in the habit of because I co-host at least 2 shows a week besides hosting my own, and being in the co-host seat and getting into the host seat, sometimes it's mind you, it's the same leather chair, but it does get confusing. Oh, I got to tell you, yeah, I got to tell you, today was the first day that Judy got to take her new electric wheelchair out for.
Oh, you got to lift it in your truck.
Got to put it up in the truck, and it's actually lighter weight than my scooter was. But we haven't been using that lift for a little bit, and that first time up in the air, it kind of went. It groaned a little bit, but I'm going.
Yep.
Okay, and then it just after that, and we'd had rain. Trouble walking, chewing bubble gum. Yeah, I do. Yes, I admit that. Yeah, but we'd had rain, so I ran over to Harbor Freight, and let me say this about Harbor Freight: they have multiple grades of tarps. Don't buy the $2.99 tarp because it's worth $2.99. That thing was shreds
Lloyd,
by the time.
what do I keep telling you? What do we keep saying? You
get what you pay for. But I had to stop 3 times at a time because I could just see this tarp finally popping loose and flying on the car behind me, and they're going, car wrecks, and just like out of a comedy, and I didn't want to be the cause of that. So, but
and you know what happened? People were pointing at you, saying, "Look at that goopy guy." They were pointing at you.
Were too, because this thing was it's shredded. The back part of it just shredded, and but the sun was out and it was back to normal. We had outrageous amount of rain, and it's cooler today. I mean, the wind was blowing, and but yeah, don't harp about the tarp. Yeah, that tarp was just it were flapping in the breeze. But on the way back, and in my own defense, that's the first time I'd put that chair up in the back like that using that setup. Well, that's the first time I'd lifted that chair, so I wasn't even sure, exactly. But believe it or not, we took the brace piece that sits under the seat that it's got a U thing that sticks through it underneath, and that's what.
You know that you're drawing all them circles with your fingers, and people don't have a clue what you're trying to do. You may as well be picking your nose.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, so there is a bar that goes under the seat, but it goes. Bite me, Greg. You too, Mel. Bite me. Flapping in the breeze, kind of like my man. Jesus, Greg. I'll remember that. I will remember that. The day's going to come, and you're going to need somebody to.
Hey, Lloyd.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, at least I know. That was a good one. Yeah. Oh, well, so. But anyways, I got this thing loaded up. It did good. It was, it was a new experience, and I just looked, and I've got updates available for this vMix, but I will not be doing it live on the show. Let's see. You better run. Got some online training. Oh, online training. I better get finished. That worries me. The kind of work you do, and they're letting you do it online. Don't they want to see you actually rescue somebody? But anyways, Ronald, thanks for stopping in. You have a good one, my friend. And Mel got beamed to Area 51. Yeah, he's doing that. What is they? Naruto run? Yeah. God, that's just. Anyways, but yeah, so we did that and got that up there. I know where Mel's at. He's going to get him a cup of coffee, and he's going to. Yeah, he's back now. So
Yeah, I needed a coffee refill.
did you check the stream while you were at it?
No, just coffee.
Just coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but and you guys have heard Judy call me on the monitor that I have, so I can keep track of
The
her. I can
baby
see
monitor, yeah.
And that's what it is. It's a video monitor, baby monitor, and you guys have heard her call me on that occasion. And the problem has always been that I can't answer her back. I have to, well, okay, mute my mic and yell, Well, I got smart and I got an Echo Dot. I will not say that thing's name, but
Alexa, tell me a joke.
you're not on speaker.
Damn. But everybody else's Alexa's telling them a joke right now.
Yeah. But anyways, today is Nature's Beauty's birthday. Oh man, did she
Sonya's
come on?
birthday's today?
She's.
I haven't seen her.
I haven't either. Yeah, because you were supposed to do a roast, and I was going to help out, and I couldn't do it because I had to take Judy to the doctor today, and so I couldn't do that. But we'll pay her back. I mean, we'll celebrate for her eventually. Yes. You didn't need to say that, Claude. It's not polite to tell a woman's age or ask. And besides, I happen to know she's 39. Just in case this gets put up on a replay and she sees it, I want her to know that she's 39.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't even had a chance to really discuss Facebook. Oh, speaking of Facebook, did anybody...
So anyway, you just looked at chat, you got interrupted, then you just totally changed the subject.
What the hell was I talking about?
You were going to talk about connecting your Echo Dot to the one in the bedroom
yeah.
so you could talk to
Thank
Miss
you.
Beauty.
See, that's... Yeah. That's why I've got a co-host to remind me what the hell I was talking about, because most of the time I don't know what I'm talking about, so somebody needs to pay attention. Anyways, I have now got an Echo Dot, so all I got to do is say drop in on the bedroom, and I can answer Judy without having to scream or jump up and run. But the first time I did it, she didn't know it was connected, and I did it, scared the hell out of her. She was pissed.
Oh, did it now?
Yeah, because all of a sudden I'm talking to her from the Echo in the bedroom. She's going, oh, what the hell is that? Well, I thought it was funny. She didn't. And later, I didn't think it was funny.
Does she know how to call you in the office?
Yes, she does. She can call me in the office. She forgets what she needs to use that, but she can always. She just picks up the camera in there and says, "Lloyd, I need you now." Okay, all right, yeah, all right. When she yells into it, it's like, okay. That's part of the reason I got it, because.
And Sonari's wearing her headset because the gunshots apparently deafened her. So we're going to give her a good old-fashioned...
Oh, my God.
And now, let's just see... Oh, it's good coffee, I'm sorry. Let's just see if she can hear Lloyd.
Yes.
You know what we need right now?
What do we need? Is this what we need?
No, we need... And we need something else.
Oh, what the hell was supposed to go with that? God. We talked about this. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't
Isn't it time for a little bit of Yo ho ho ho, or Comet, it makes you vomit, or something.
Oh, you talk about, oh, yeah. Let me see where that's at. Number. You talk about this? I don't know if you're talking about sound effects, or if you're talking about
No.
you talk about the other,
Yeah. Yeah.
that? Is that what you wanted, Mel? Probably not, right? Hello, Grant Aerials. Okay, let's go back. And we're back. Was that what you were looking for? That was it? Okay. All right. Okay. That should have blown our eardrums out because that is, I could have it playing the bagpipes next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would really do it. Yeah. And there is another feature because we're coming up on the top of the hour. And there is another feature that I have here. And it's called a shout out. And there's been a lot of guys already in it, and there's a lot more going to be in it. But this is somebody that I owe a lot to. I hope he's still in the chat and hasn't fallen asleep. But I am going to put this over here, and this is going to be this is the shout out of the week, okay? Mr. Grant Smith. Grant has done a lot for me over the years, done a lot of the graphic works. He did the original Grumpy Vlogger symbol that I still use. And but I wanted to thank Grant for all the work that he's done. And let's go back to that. And that'll bring us back. So he's probably my longest internet friend that I've had. I think I've had Grant. I've known him for, well, it's been over 20 years now. It's 21, 22 years, something like that. And if he was in here earlier, if he hasn't fallen asleep, I hope he saw that. But if nothing else, I know he'll see it on the replay. But that's my shout out of the week. Grant Smith, Mr. Stay Drunk. And the name Stay Drunk comes from a character that, a little dwarf character that he played in World of Warcraft. Yes. You're very welcome,
There he
Grant.
is.
You deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. So that's my shout out for the week.
Congratulations, Grant.
But this has been a fun evening show. We've had an hour of absolutely nothing. We've talked about some good stuff. Again, I want you guys to go out and try out StreamYard if you've been using Google Hangouts. One of the things about that, I don't know if any of you saw it today, but your fuzzy cousin and my little brother, Ice Spike, did a live stream today, and he did it on Facebook. Okay, and he because you can broadcast to both. We can do it in vMix too, but you can broadcast to both, and it's just as simple as that. So, yes, Brant, he has really helped me build a good brand. He's created, and over the years we've worked together over the years, so I appreciate that. But the roast was a flop. You men were lame. Oh, was you talking about for Sonya today? Yeah. Well, I had things I couldn't do, but like I said, check out StreamYard. If you're not paying for it, remember to keep that duck up there. That's their footprint.
Yeah, don't hack the software.
Don't hack the
it.
software and get
Don't
rid of the
ruin it
duck.
for other people.
You know, because that's advertisement for them to let other people know, because they're going to get revenue from advertisers for that.
Well, it's their trademark.
It is their trademark, and by
the
taking that
trademark.
off, if you aren't paying for it, you're in violation of copyright infringement. So, anyways,
And probably terms of service and end
right,
user agreement and everything
because they
else.
could probably block you if they chose to. But anyways, I digress, and I don't want to go down that road again. I just want everybody to keep an eye. They're a very good program, and you can always do like good old Claude did, and you can name that duck. You know, maybe one
That's
week
right.
we'll have a name the duck contest, because you know, I've got another one of these that next week I will, or I'll talk about it in a video in the vlog this week, or next week we may have a giveaway of another mug, and it might be based off of Name That Duck. You know, the best name wins. You know, I don't know. I'm not saying for sure. Look
That's
for
a
that.
possibility.
Huh?
I said that's a possibility.
It is a possibility. So look for that in one of the vlogs this week. I'll probably mention it. But anyways, I know you've had a rough day, Mel. You first day back in driving that with a different truck, and I'm more out because I had to drive up to Tulsa and do all of that, and basically sit there
And we are straight up on an hour, so.
yeah, we are up on an hour. So I think with that said, we've got a good crowd here. I appreciate everybody who came in. I appreciate everybody who just gives me the opportunity to be who I am. And, you know, one last time I want to thank Grant Smith for everything that he's done. I want to thank Chris Hope for posting the links, and I want to thank each and every one of you that takes an hour out of your hour and a half out of your Monday evenings to come listen to me and Mel goof off, because we're just having fun, you know. Sometimes we actually
And
have
now
something
we're going to
worthwhile.
christen.
Do what?
And now we're going to christen all that.
That was a powerful one. And with that said, let me make sure I'm on this. I am going to let the clock count down, and I'll come back to say a final word. And let's see if this works right. If it does, we're good. If it doesn't, I can still start it. So, all right. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate
Good night,
it.
everybody.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Thanks for having me, Lloyd.
Yep. Always.
Good night, everybody.
Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
And good night, everyone. Oops, let me get this on here. And obviously, you can see my co host has been taken up. So I will say good night to everyone. And great show, guys. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Okay, Manic. All right, that's good. Anyways, we'll talk at y'all later. All right. So you guys have a good one. I'm out of here. And don't forget that link I put up there is for Backwoods Droner's video on the close call. You need to see that. All right. I apologize for not putting it up earlier. Anyways, guys, y'all have a good one. I'm out of here. Bye bye.